97, alongside Ebro, Laura Stiles, and Peter Rosenberg. Right from the outset, Ebro set a tense tone for the interview, creating an atmosphere that was less than welcoming for Kodak. The dynamics of the conversation were established early on, hinting at the challenging exchange that would follow.
Ebro on the morning, beautiful Laura Stiles, Rosenberg, Kodak Black in the building. Give it up one time, yeah. First time. Yo, man, first of all, I gotta be honest, I was skeptical on doing this interview. I saw your other interviews where he's wearing like a ski mask and all that, and I was like, nah, I'm not really interested in talking about this.
During the hosts talked about many different parts of the rapper's music career. It became different, though, when Ebro brought up Kodak's current sexual assault case. It was clear that this line of questioning made Kodak feel bad because it brought up a sensitive legal problem that he probably didn't want to talk about in public. As the tone of the conversation changed at this point, it became clear that the subject was going to become more serious and possibly controversial.
We take sexual assault here serious, and we can't, get into details, but we hope, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, this is a serious topic. We're hearing these stories a lot.
It was understandable that Kodak didn't want to talk about his current sexual assault case. Saying something that could be used against him in court could have legal consequences. It makes sense that the employer would be aware of this. Kodak Black, whose real name is Bill K. Capri, had court problems because of a case of sexual assault. Allegations of sexual misbehavior from an event in South Carolina in 2016 are among the specifics of the case. Many people say that Kodak raped a young girl in a hotel room. The case got a lot of attention from the media, and if Kodak was found guilty, they would face major legal consequences. There were still legal processes going on around the case at the time, so Kodak didn't talk about it in public so as not to hurt his defense. What happened next in the interview, on the other hand, was strange and didn't seem to have anything to do with Kodak's music or the law. It seemed strange and out of the blue for the reporter to bring up a conspiracy theory about the moon landing. This choice of subject not only surprised Kodak, but it also seemed to make him more angry. Since the last conversation was so important and could have legal repercussions, getting into a conspiracy theory didn't seem like a good idea. It made things even more tense during the interview and took away from any meaningful talk about Kodak's music or business.
One thing we were talking about on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about. The idea that landing on the moon was a conspiracy. Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
What the fuck y'all talking about?
Ebro's choice to keep talking about the subject, even though Kodak Black was clearly uncomfortable and had warned him that he would leave, showed that he didn't care about the rapper's limits or concerns.
You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas like me going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, change the subject.
Kodak's request not to talk about the ongoing court case should have been respected, since talking about it in public could have legal consequences. Ebro's answer showed that he didn't understand or care about Kodak's situation, which made things even more tense during the interview.
We changed what subject?
Whatever.
They tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
That's bullshit too. Talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, come on.
What's it going
Listen to Ebro whine as Kodak leaves the interview. He is upset that an artist wants to tell him what to talk about on his show. The conversation happened in 2010, and Gucci